Good morning, Centurion. I'm your host, Caitlin Simmons, and you're watching We Are Centurion TV. We are coming to you live from our studio here, and I do want to remind you that because we're live, if you do have any comments or questions about the topic or the interview that we're having in the specific day, please remember to comment them in the live chat below so we can answer all of your questions. Today on the show, we are having Bouwer, who does wall climbing as a sport. Late last year, she went to the International Federation of Sport Climbing, the African qualifier that was held in Pretoria at Loftus Versveld, where she won a bronze medal. A big congratulations to Caitlin. We spoke to her about her wall climbing journey, where she started, and a little bit of insight into the competition and what her future plans are. Now, wall climbing is also now an Olympic sport, and as you'll see in the interview, Caitlin is hoping to qualify for the Olympics in, I believe it was 2028. So without any further ado, here's the interview.
Good day to you all. I am Kutlwano Seloane, aka Clapback Studies, and you are tuned into We Are Centurion TV. Now today, we are here at Rock Valley Climbing in Hennops Park, and I have a very special guest with me. Her name is Bouwer. She is an under-17 lead athlete who won a bronze medal in the International Federation of Sports Climbing 2023, making her the youngest competitor to finish a podium in the final climbing qualifiers. Hi, how are you, Caitlin?
I'm good, thanks. How are you?
I am very good. Can you tell me a bit about yourself?
I'm Caitlin. I'm 16. I've been climbing for about 6 years, competitively for about 5 of them.
That's really interesting. Can you tell me about the first time that you decided to do this rock climbing thing?
The first time, I think it was on a school trip. We went with the school just as a fun day out, and then I always wanted to go back and do it again and again. And then obviously when the gym opened in 2017, I started doing it as a sport.
So how many years has that been?
6 years.
That's really impressive, because if only in 6 years you are able to already reach the grandest of stages and really perform up to this point, where do you think you'll be in the next 10 years?
Hopefully having competed in the 2028 Olympics in LA. And then hopefully on more World Cup stages as well.
So many people don't even actually know that this sport is actually an Olympic sport. What do you have to say about that?
We're obviously hoping to get the sport out there, get more people involved, get everybody sort of used to the sport.
And can you please tell me either who inspired you to maybe get into it, or what was the motivation for you to actually make it a professional thing in your life?
My first competition was just sort of, there was a competition, so I went and I competed and I placed second. And then from there, I just always wanted to be the best, so I just continued climbing.
Okay, so you'd say you're very competitive, ne?
Definitely.
I can see it. No, that's really interesting. Now, can you explain to me the disciplines that come with rock climbing, right? With some of the research I've done, I heard that there's lead, there's boulder, and there's speed. Now, what happens in those different competitions?
Speed is the exact same wall and holds and everything. It's just a race to see who can complete the route the fastest. Lead is most of the time taller walls, more of a test of endurance. And then boulder is a lot of the time a bigger test of power than anything. So it's shorter walls, shorter problems, that sort of thing.
Okay, wow. And you specialize mainly in the lead?
Lead and boulder, yes.
And boulder. All right. And why not speed?
Speed is a very different discipline to lead and boulder. It takes very special training and different dedication time.
Yeah.
So.
Can I ask, what is the preparation that goes into preparing for competition that you got the bronze medal and other competitions like the Olympics that you're saying you're hoping to get to one day?
It's obviously a lot of time spent climbing and training and all of those things. It's an individual sport, but it's also a very big team-based thing. There are a lot of coaches and teammates and physios and bios and dietitians and all that, and those all really help to prepare for the comps.
All right. And I think I'm happy you've highlighted that it's important for the coaches and having that sort of team around you, because with this venue, you can see that it's not the biggest venue, but I'd assume that because you have such a great team and coaching, that you are able to place at such a high position.
Definitely. The coaches play a very big role in where you place.
Yeah. All right. I'm sure you'd love to thank them for all the help they've given you. Huh?
Definitely are. Big thanks to everybody.
Yeah.
I think, yeah.
All right. Now, I also want to ask, what is going through your mind when you're about to climb this really big wall that has all these little footholds and stuff? And I'm assuming that it's timed, right?
Yes.
So you only have 5 minutes, 6 minutes?
6 minutes.
6 minutes to get all the way to the top. So what is going through your mind in that moment?
Right before the climb, it's how I'm going to do the route. So we call it beta, which is how the moves of the route basically. So I'll go over all the moves in my head and try to remember when I get on the wall.
So you're basically paving a path as to how you're going to get there. All right. So now with the boulder, is it the one that you basically can't, you only have one chance?
No, that's lead.
That's lead.
Yeah.
All right. So with lead, if you fall, are you eliminated?
Not eliminated, but that's your attempt over. And then you will rank according to where you fell.
Yeah. Can I ask, what was the feeling that you had when you found out that you've gotten the bronze medal?
I was very happy. I was very excited.
Yeah.
I didn't expect a podium at the competition, so it was a bit of surprise, I think, as well, which I was over the moon.
Really? Why so? Is there no podiums normally?
The field is really, really strong, and that was one of my biggest competitions that I've ever done.
Can I ask then, what is next for you?
All of next year's comps, so provincials, nationals, hopefully either worlds or doing some of the World Cup climbs, and then hopefully progressing to compete for the Olympics in 2028.
Now, if there was a younger Caitlin watching from across the room, what advice would you give them when they think of wanting to come and participate in this sport? You know, I mean, it is quite intimidating to look at these big walls and not know what to do. What advice would you give them?
Just do it. Come climb, have fun. There are lots of people here. It's not as scary as it seems.
Yeah.
It's just come climb. You'll have fun, I promise.
Yeah, it's simple.
It is simple to start off.
Really?
Yeah. You pitch up, you get some shoes or harness, and then you start climbing.
Yeah. Okay. Now, Caitlin, can you explain a bit more into the preparation for that competition that you won a bronze medal?
Yeah, so it's obviously not just a short while of preparation, it's all the years before that also built up. I think the months further away, it was a lot of focus on other comps and training, more endurance training, if we can call it that. And then in the couple of short months before the comp, it was a lot more power and comp-specific training.
Yes. Okay, so do you ever have an off-season where you relax between the competitions?
Yes, so in the off-season, it is the months further away, which is, like I said, more endurance climbing. Yeah, we do sometimes struggle to find the split between on and off season in comp climbing.
I'm assuming because you love it so much.
The comps also split right throughout the year. So I started competing in Feb this year and I ended a couple of weeks ago in December. So
yeah, okay, so it's all year round pretty much. How about the finger training? How do you even train your fingers to grapple and hold on for so long?
There's a lot of different training that you can do for that. There are fingerboards and handboards and moonboards and campus boards and all sorts of things. But the main one is just to climb more often. climb until your fingers get stronger.
Okay, so would you advise people to also make it a hobby?
Definitely, yeah. It's really fun. It's an out for a lot of people as well. It's good physical exercise, mental exercise, everything.
All right, thank you very much for watching. Now we've come to the end, but next week we will be sitting down with Caitlin's parents/coaches and the people that run this very same climbing gym, and we want to hear from them how they are training people and paving the way for the next generation. We will see you then.
Thank you so much to Caitlin for being here with us on the show. If you do want to go and try out wall climbing for yourself, it is a growing sport, and the gym that she is at, all the info there will be on the screen, so you can go and visit them and go and try out the sport for yourself. I know I've tried it. It is a lot of fun and you can make some really great friends. So if you want to do a community sport like this, go and check them out. All their info at their gym will be here displayed on the screen, so you can go and check them out. I want to say a big thank you for everyone for following along on our journey here at We Are Centurion TV. Do remember to subscribe to our YouTube channel, as it does help us out quite a lot. Like our videos and leave comments. We really want to form a community here on the channel and join our live shows every day, weekdays at 8 in the morning. And remember, this is a community channel. This is about you guys. So if you have any stories or any news or any artists, anything you want to share with us or you want us to have here on the show, do send us an email at stories@wearecenturion.co.za. That is at stories@wearecenturion.co.za. So send us an email or message us on any of our social platforms, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, all under We Are Centurion TV. Send us a message, be part of this journey of this channel and this community, and we are looking forward to the next week of guests that we are going to have. So stay tuned for that, turn on the notifications and subscribe to the channel to not miss any further episodes. See you tomorrow.